In the last video, we successfully hosted our domain and we were able to log into our control panel. In this video, we are going to install WordPress. And once we install WordPress as a software running on our website, we can now start building our web pages, our own websites, designing the look and feel of our website using WordPress, which is one of the most popular website builders we have in the world. So we use WordPress and we combine with one other software and we can build out our website. So what we're going to do now is very simple. We are going to install WordPress on that hosting account that we created earlier. So if you remember from the last video, what we did was that we set up a web hosting account for our website design magic.click. And when we set up the website, here is what we have. We have this static web page which has nothing on it, but it's just showing us that our website is live. So the next thing we want to do is that we want to go to the control panel of this website by going to website design magic.click and we just go to C panel. Remember, I told you in the last video that you don't really need to remember how to log into the admin. If you want to log in this time around, you can go to WHM, which goes into the main control panel of your C panel like we did in the last video. So if you use the WHM, it brings you to that IP address and login, and you can log into your WHM. But we are not going to be doing the WHM login this time around. We are going to be doing to the C panel, which is the control panel for the domain that we just hosted. And then you want to enter in the username and the password and you want to log into the website. Remember, I told you in the last video that you should keep the username and the password. Now, once you are logged into your admin area, you can easily locate the things you need to do from the admin area. Now, on the dashboard of your admin area, if you scroll down, you would get to a point where you can see your scripts. So you just go to add-ons and then you can go to scripts and click on scripts and you install whatever script you want to install that comes bundled with CWP. So you don't really need to pay for any other thing except your CWP and CWP control panel, and you would be able to install scripts that you need. And we're going to be sticking with WordPress. Another way to find what you need is to come to this sidebar here, and then you can just go straight to add-ons. And then you can go to scripts and you'll be there. Or you can just come to this search box here which says search for something and you can just type what you need and you'd see it comes up here and then you can click on it. So I'm just going to click on scripts and then on the scripts page I'm going to look for WordPress and I am going to do install WordPress because that's what I want to use to build my site. I'm going to use WordPress. The next thing you want to do is you want to choose the domain on which you want to install WordPress. Now, it is possible if your hosting setup has subdomains. Remember, when I was choosing this website, I did not have any subdomains. So if your hosting setup has subdomains, you have to now choose that domain here. But I want to install directly on this website's Design Magic domain. So I'm just going to click that. And then it's saying which directory should I put the installation of WordPress in. Now what this means is that if you put in anything here, I'm going to clear this. Now what I want to do when I clear this is I want people to be able to see my website when they come directly to website design magic.click. That's where I want my website, my WordPress to be installed. But let's assume that you want to create another, probably another part, another link that people can access you with. You can say, for instance, -blog. So you can have something else when people come to website design magic.click, and then you have something else showing when people come to website design magic.blog. So if I want to install my WordPress on blog, I would have to put in blog here. But for now, I want to install directly in website design magic.click. So I'm going to leave this space as blank. The next thing is I want to choose a site title. I'm just going to say website design, or let me just say 24 hours, design your own website in 24 hours. Okay, then I want to put in a site description, how to design your own website in 24 hours. So then I come to the section where I have the admin settings. So you want to put in an admin username. For now, I'm going to just use administrator. That will be the username of the account. You can choose whatever it is you want. And then I want to choose the admin password. I'm just going to auto-generate a password. Generate a password for me. So you can just click here to generate a password, and when you click, you see the password will be generated. So it's always advisable that you pick a password that is strong. So if you click on this key, you would be able to generate the password. And then if you want to increase the security and the length of your password, you can come under the section for encrypted here, and you can choose the type of password you want. So I'm just going to go with this password. I'm going to copy it and keep it somewhere because I would need that password later. And next thing you want to do is you want to put in your admin email address. So you just put in your email address there. For now, I'm going to just choose, let me just do an email. I'm going to create an email later. So let me just say my email is design@websitedesignmagic.click. And then you have the other options like your language, your database name. I'm going to leave all of this as default. The database name, I'm going to leave it as default. The username, I'm going to leave it as default. The database password, I'm going to leave it as default. Then you have some themes that automatically come with your WordPress installation. So you can actually search through here and you can pick a theme. For now, I'm going to leave all of this as it is. I'm going to just go ahead and scroll down, leave everything as it is, and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to complete the installation by clicking install. And then it gives all the details. You can keep all of this. It's going to do, you are installing, okay, and you don't even need to keep all of this. It says, please confirm your installation. You are installing WordPress, you are going to put it on websitedesignmagic.click. The URL is going to be websitedesignmagic.click. The path is going to be this, and then you go to continue. Now, before I do this, let me just quickly create that email, or let me just go ahead and just continue. I can always come back to do that later. And once you do this, you will be asked to confirm the installation. These are pretty much very simple steps. You just go through all the steps. And then you just wait a while for that installation to complete. So WordPress will be installed for you automatically. It's as simple as that. WordPress will be automatically installed for you on your domain, and then you can start building out your site with WordPress. So once this installation is complete, I'll just show you briefly your WordPress admin area, and I'll show you basic configurations that you can do on WordPress. And the video that comes after this will build our first website. Our first website is going to be a sales page. We'll build that out as a starter for WordPress, and then we continue from that point. So the website is installed. Now, when you come to the website here this time around, and I refresh this site, you would notice that the site has changed. So automatically, the websitedesignmagic.click site has changed. And you can see the title of the site that would put in design your own website in 24 hours. You see a few things that shows you that WordPress is installed on the site and WordPress is running on the site. So what you want to do now is, if you go back to the instructions given here, you would see our WordPress installation is showing us when you come to module add-on, you see Magic Web, and then you see the installation. And it's saying that the admin dashboard is available at websitedesignmagic.click/wp-admin. So basically, once you have installed WordPress on your site, you are going to have two parts to your website. The first part of your website is that part which the public sees. This is what the public sees. And then the second part to your website is that part which is your back end, the administrative back end. The public does not see this, but this is where you do all your work, and this is where you control everything on your site. And to reach that administrative backend, you need to just go to WP-admin. So I'm just going to do / and then WP-admin. And the details that you put in earlier for your username, which I put as administrator, and then the password which I kept when I created this account, I just need to put that here as well. And then if you come to a situation where you forget your password in the future, you can just do a lost your password, and then you recover your password. So I'm just going to log into the admin area. Now, all your work would be done in the admin area. As you do your work in the, and this is WordPress, so we have WordPress version 5.9 installed, and this is the admin area. This is where you spend the majority of your time. This is where you build your websites. And if you can master the skills of building websites with WordPress, you can start a website design agency. You can sell your own products and services. You can build e-commerce stores. You can build corporate websites. You can pretty much do anything. You just need to master how to use this control panel. So this is the control panel. And then when you are building your website, you want to have two browsers open. So you want to make sure that there's another browser open where you can see the front end. Remember, I told you there is a part that the public would see. There's a part that you as the administrator would see. This is where the administrator does his work. So usually what I do is I have two browsers open. So I'm going to be using the Brave browser for my admin area, and I'm going to be using the Edge of the Chrome browser. I'm going to be using the Chrome browser to see what the public would see. So I'm just going to go here and do website design magic. Click once again. And when I do website design magic, click once again, this is what the public would see. So when I make a change in my admin area, I would come back to the public, what the public will see, and I will refresh to see how that change looks. So what I'm going to do now is very quickly, I'm just going to show you around this admin area. In the next video, we'll start building things out. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to see WordPress. Now, WordPress is managed by what we call posts, pages, plugins. That's how you manage your WordPress. Now, what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to clean up this WordPress area. Usually, I like to clean up the WordPress area. So I'm going to just dismiss this so that I have a blank page to work with. This is looking cluttered. So what I do is that I can minimize this. For instance, I can just minimize this. Or better still, what I like to do is that I want to go to screen options, and I want to remove everything that is there under screen options. So I just want to remove everything that is there. Later, I can decide to add some other things. So I have removed everything that is in the screen options right now. Then I want to go to settings. Very, very important. I want to go to settings, and I want to go to permalinks, and I want to change the way my links are generated in WordPress. Right now, if you use the custom, your links will be generated in a way that you don't really like. So what I want to do is I want to change how my links are generated, and I want to choose post name under settings, permalinks. I choose post name, and I want to save that by scrolling down and saving. The next thing I want to do very quickly is that I want to go to the general settings. And very quickly, I want to change something. So if you need to change the title of your website, You come to settings, general, and then you can change the title, the tagline, which you set earlier. You can change the site address. Of course, you don't want to do that. You can change your administrator email, and then you can do all of that. But what I want to do right now is that I want to do my date format. So the date starts, this is the format of the date, that's okay. The time, this is the format, that's okay. My week starts on Monday, I think that's okay. You can always change what you need here. The next thing I want to do is that I want to clear out this WordPress page. So this WordPress site, I want to clear it out and get ready for my work. So I'm going to go to posts and I'm going to delete everything that is in the post. Now you can delete things one by one by just point your mouse button over it and then you do go to trash. But I'm going to do a bulk action. I'm going to select all the posts that are available. I'm going to go to bulk action. I'm going to move to trash and then I'm going to apply. I move to trash. I apply, okay. Then I want to go to the trash. You can see I have 2 items in the trash. I want to go to the trash and I want to delete those items forever. So I want to go to bulk actions and I want to empty my trash. Okay. The next thing I want to do is I want to repeat the same thing for pages. So I'm going to go to pages. I'm going to select everything. I'm going to go to bulk actions. I'm going to move to trash and I'm going to apply. I'll wait for that to be done and then I empty my trash. So I have a blank website. So I'm going to trash and I'm going to empty my trash and I would have a blank website. The next thing I want to also do is I want to clean out the comments. Is there anything in the comments? If there's anything there, okay, there's no comments. I want to go to plugins also and I want to remove everything that is there. Family marketplace, okay, I'll probably leave this marketplace, but I want to take out this, I want to take out this, and you can see these are not active. In order to activate it, you need to click activate. In order to activate it, you need to click activate. So I'm just going to do bulk action. I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete, and I'm going to delete those 2 plugins. So I'm just going to leave this one that is active, is in use, and I come to the dashboard and everything is looking clean. So in the next video, we'll start building our first website. We'll start building this our first website so that people can see. Now, I've cleaned out a lot of things. If I now come to what the public would see, because I've cleaned out a lot of things, you will notice that the site is no longer showing any content. It's just going to be a little bit blank because I've cleaned out a lot of things. So you see there's no content on it, just the default WordPress templates that is available, and then we are going to switch this and we're going to build something with this in the next video. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.